Yeah, welcome back to the Winners Enclosure. That wraps up the 8-race program out here in the Northern Cape, and a bit of a bitter pill to swallow. It's been hard for the punters to find this one. I know Zeets made it a bit of a lively contender. Of course, had to put that last run behind him. Well handled by Dylan Larina. If there was an omen, Dylan Larina riding Dylan's World. Well done to Christoph and Marika van der Merwe. And Dill, well handled by you. Got the gap down the inside and opened like the Red Sea.
Yeah, thank you very much. At first, I didn't think he was going to go through the gap because he's a bit of a fussy horse when other horses are around him. He doesn't want to go and he starts stopping himself. But today, I see he really tried and he took the gap nicely and didn't stop.
He must have known Dylan was riding it.
Yeah, you know, I've ridden him a couple of times before. Most of the time I've placed on him, so I'm glad I could bring him home today.
Well done, Dill. Good to get the opportunities from Bill, Human, Zeetsman and the rest of the team. So try and get your foot in there, because we heard in an earlier interview that Nathan's come under pressure.
I'd just like to give a big thanks to Zeetsman and Mr. Himan, and also congratulate the owners.
Super stuff. Well done, Dilly. Good to have you back in the Winners Enclosure. Well handled. Gets another hug. So hopefully more rides, Zeets, because I thought there was a good, well-handled ride from him.
Yeah, the credit for Dylan must go to Kobus Mru. A few months ago, he said one day, yeah, please, man, put Dylan on Dylan one day. And I mentioned to Marika one day, and eventually it came to Dylan riding Dylan, even when he's carrying overweight, almost every time carrying overweight. But
can Kobus ride Kobus?
I don't know. I don't. But well done, Marika and Christoph. You know, Christoph normally never phones. He phoned just before the race. Marika sent the message. Please let him go to the front, because today it's either today's show or go. It's final. And well done for the win to them. Well done, Wimble. A treble for Wimble again. You know, for the 7 meetings we have 15 winners. I think it's 15 winners in a little bit more than 2 months, and with 35 horses in the stable, I think big credit to Wimble. For the whole stable, for the whole team. I think a very good day. Well done to all. And thank you, Dilly. Good ride. Finally, it came, got him over the line. So we'll take every win. You know, outsider favourite, any win counts. The Czech's colour is the same, you know. So well done to them both for brilliant day again.
Zeets, just before I let you run off, you happy with the way your horses went throughout the afternoon?
Yeah, you know, the cutting edge got injured in a race. We thought he's going to run a cracker. He pulled the shoe and got injured. Glacier Girl just didn't see out the 1600 we tried with her. And the others one, you know, My Secret, we fancied strong. She ran a very credible second. And no, very good day. You know, 3 winners a day, it's not easy. So if it happens, you take it with both arms.
Zeets, once again, thanks for the transparency, and we'll see you back here next Monday. Please get home safely.
Thank you very much. And thank you. The track looked fantastic. Yapi, brilliant job. Horses one from off the pace onto the pace. You know, he's doing his part. Track looked really well. Thank you. And just a shout out. My fiance's 2-year-old Colt, staying in our backyard. Great Grace, Akka Grace Patrice. It's today his birthday. She baked a cake from yesterday, the whole thing. Crazy little woman. So I promised that I'll give a shout out to Grace Patrice for his birthday today.
Well done, it's good to be all smiles, and there you heard it. Shout outs come through, and good day at the office for the Bill Human team. Well done to everybody concerned. From myself, Brandon, of course, I hope we've led you in the right direction. Some races a bit harder than the others, but you can expect that all around the world. Hope you caught a piece of the exotics. Thanks very much to Chris, to Mabel behind, to Alex, Andrew, everybody. Without them, it wouldn't be possible, and of course to Dion as well. for coming out all this way. Driving down at 4 o'clock in the morning to get the stuff done with a few other guys. So it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I've certainly had some fun out here in the Northern Cape. We'll be back here next Monday. Same place, same time, and we look forward to it. From all of us in the Northern Cape, good night, and thank you very much to the loyal punters. Gates go back and they're racing. And unfortunately, Captain Morgan didn't really get the start punters would have wanted him to. He's had to take his medication and go towards the middle half of the field. So he's racing 3 lengths off the yearly pace setter, which is Gallagher. So Gallagher's in front. Quibus is in second. Utopian's racing away in third. In fourth is Dylan's World against the fence, trying to improve around runners as Captain Morgan. He's now racing 5 lengths off the leader. Further back to Good Emperor, that travels about 7 lengths off the leader with Aramouse. Zaragoza is about 10 lengths off the leader, and they're going decent fractions. Quibus now moves up to the hindquarters of Gallagher. Captain Morgan's going to go towards the inside. Then comes Utopian. Spike Wells towards the outside. Then comes Mistral Rider. He's starting to put that action to good use. He's still 4 lengths off the leader. Down the inside is Dylan's World, Quibus, Gallagher. Captain Morgan isn't really finding a great deal at the moment. Down the inside, starting to rattle home is Dylan's World. He's also starting to hit his straps, Dylan's World, and he's now popped his nose in front, and that looks that. Overs, Cadovers. Dylan's World wins a good race. Second, Quibus. Spike Wells has run third, and Gallagher emptied out in fourth. Then comes Mistral Rider. He's starting to put that action to good use. He's still 4 lengths off the leader. Down the inside is Dylan's World, Quibus, Gallagher. Captain Morgan isn't really finding a great deal at the moment. Down the inside, starting to rattle home is Dylan's World. He's also starting to hit his straps, Dylan's World, and he's now popped his nose in front, and that looks that. Overs, Cadovers. Dylan's World wins a good race. Second, Quibus. Spike Wells has run third, and Gallagher emptied out in fourth.